So we are in dinghy this morning in Guadeloupe, which is on the northern coast, and we are going to shoot off to Antigua later. So we're going to say bye to my friend Ali, and yeah, we're going to have a nice 9-hour sail across to Antigua. So we just had a dip, going to have a coffee and a bit of breakfast before we head off. Bye, Ali!
We got on our way and headed north to Antigua. It was about 45 nautical miles, and we had a beautiful beam reach sail all the way up to Shirley Harbour. We made pretty good time in the end, averaging over 6 knots. As we were going to a new country, we had to take down the French flag and hoist the Antiguan courtesy flag, followed by the yellow quarantine flag to show that we hadn't cleared into the country yet.
It's really shallow where we are right now. We're just coming up the coastline of Antigua as we make our way into Shirley Harbour, and this part is super shallow. It's like under 10 meters, but we're still pretty far off the coast. It's really weird. So we saw it come down to like 4 or 5 meters. And we're still this far away from land.
Smells amazing. It's like a wet earth smell from the island.
Hello, Antigua!
For the stratosphere.
Hey Cora, we hear you. How's it going? Cora.
In your atmosphere, oh, how could I?
Our buddies just came over to escort us in to the anchorage, which was just super cute.
We made our way into an anchorage just off Shirley Harbour and caught up with our friends Fu and Maria off Koru that night, who we hadn't seen since the day we left Cape Verde together for our Atlantic crossing. We stayed in touch with them via the satellite phone throughout the whole 17-day passage, and they were only ever about 60 nautical miles away from us out there. But we were excited to catch up in person and hear all about how their passage went.
Having a boogie in my bow, you know?
Yeah, you're allowed.
Welcome to my fortress.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The next morning, we headed into the harbour itself to go and check into the country. Shirley Harbour has a Venice-like feel to it. The harbour has loads of waterways, and all the houses have their own private jetties, or boat storage areas. Basically like a private garage for your car, except for your boat. We said goodbye to our friends again, who were heading further north, and we went to land that evening to soak up the full Caribbean vibes. Antigua is so pristine. It's home to hundreds of bays, which makes it such a great spot for sailing.
We've been really stupid. We left the bay, Carlisle Bay, to head to English Harbour. It's only like a 4-mile sail, but there's so much wind today, and we just, I think, naively thought we could just motor our way through the waves, but it's just so strong, and we didn't lift the dinghy up. Rookie I know, but we're just a bit lazy. Well, it wasn't even that, we just didn't really, I think we just underestimated how bad it was going to be out here. And yeah, the dinghy, I'm just keeping an eye on the dinghy whilst Lars is trying to motor sail us as close to the wind as possible. We're heading straight into the swell and the wind. Whoa, So we're trying to like tack motor sail our way up to English Harbour, and it's not going great. It's a bit of a tense ride. Yeah, basically a bit worried about the dinghy more than anything. Hoping it survives the trip. I think we're probably only about halfway, and we've been going for about 45 minutes, and it's not supposed to take that long. But yeah, don't get lazy. This is like a lesson that sometimes we just get too comfortable in our sailing, and we always assume that everything's going to be okay, but then I don't know, you just kind of forget that it can be pretty wild out there, and when it's wild, it's impossible to, like, it's too late for us to now fill up the dinghy. Sorry, little dinghy. It looks quite nice sailing on the camera. Soon there, little dinghy.
When we arrived at the anchorage, we were greeted by a squall. Luckily, we're used to these by now, and so we don't get caught out as much. When the weather cleared up, we hiked up the hill overlooking the bay to a place called Shirley Heights. Every Sunday, there's a big get-together here, with drinks, a barbecue, and steel drums, and you can boogie until the sun goes down, whilst overlooking the incredible bays of English Harbour and Falmouth Harbour.
So busy,
We're walking back from the party. It's pretty late, it's pretty dark. Luckily we've got a head torch with us, but yeah, that's fine actually, it's totally fine.
Just on this like hiking trail. Oh, maybe I should put the flash on.
There you go.
That's better.
You can still hear the music though.
Yeah, Shirley Heights up there. And this is what we're walking on right now. Lead the way, Lars.
Alright.
So today we are in Falmouth Harbour in Antigua, and we are about to set sail to Green Island. So we've been waiting for a couple of days because the wind's been really strong, and it's an upwind sail. So we're going to be beating into the wind, which isn't going to be that fun, or maybe it will be fun. We're just getting everything tidy and shipshape because it can obviously go flying whenever we're healing, and so yeah, just trying to get the boat ready to go, and then we're going to leave soon. Really excited about going there because so far we haven't been able to swim in Antigua. It's strange, the water's really clear and beautiful. It's exactly what you'd expect like Caribbean islands to be, right, with the turquoise water and white sandy beaches, but the sand is so fine, I think, or for some reason it's kind of like lime scaly, and so white that it creates like a powder in the water. So visibility so far for us has been really bad, and we're hoping that when we get round to the eastern side it's a bit better visibility so that we can do some swimming and underwater diving again.
It was pretty windy, and whilst we were enjoying the sail at the beginning, we started to feel seasick and were struggling to make any grounds. Stuff was flying everywhere despite us trying to get shipshape before leaving. Tacking into the wind is never fun, but this trip felt especially slow. So instead of continuing and not enjoying it, we changed our plans.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. We've been struggling our way, tacking upwind, and we realised it was going to take us all day to get up to Green Island. It's already about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we don't really have all day. It'd just be dark and things, and we don't really feel like sailing upwind. It was just super uncomfortable. I was feeling seasick. So we've got a new plan, which is the plus side to cruising and being flexible. We've turned back on ourselves, and we're pretty much where we started in about 10 minutes it took us, whereas it took us probably about an hour and a half to get to where we'd got to. but we're going to continue round back over to Jolly Harbour, which is on the western coast, and then from there we're going to go up to Barbuda first, and then we'll come down via Green Island.
Kind of relieved.
I've never seen you so frustrated.
So frustrating. It's like, come on, we can't get... It's not even that far. It's like 10 miles away.
It looks really far when you see how much we did on a map.
It's gonna take us until tomorrow, basically.
We're going back to Jolly Harbour. Woohoo! Oh no, sorry. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, Jolly Harbour. I much prefer downwind sailing because you can make hummus underway.
This is more like it. Cape Reach, flat seas, 20 knots. Or no, 16 knots. It's perfect.
Oh, more like 20 now. Woohoo!
We decided to go past Jolly Harbour in the end to try out this small anchorage that we'd seen on the charts, and it turned out to be idyllic.
So we've just taken the dinghy ashore this morning to come and do some yoga and actually spend a bit of a morning on the beach, which we don't usually do. So we brought some coffee and some notebooks and yeah, just stuff to spend the morning here and enjoy this place. It's pretty remote, pretty secluded. Apparently the only way you can get here is by boat, so we're only going to share it with a couple of boats that are in the anchorage, and nobody else is on the beach right now, which feels pretty cool. But man, it is a lot of effort to get ashore. It's beautiful once you get here and idyllic and all the rest of it, but what we don't see when we're filming is launching the dinghy, getting the outboard on, packing the bags, getting things in, pulling the dinghy at the beach. I shouldn't be complaining, but it is more effort than one would imagine.
A whole hour.
Yeah, it took us an hour to get here.
About to head to the beach to go for our first beach barbecue, but we don't have that much sunlight left, so we need to make a move.
Take my picture, take my life.
Are you gonna rush?
She said, I promise I
okay.
can fix you if you give me a try. Baby, there ain't no light and broke down fixtures. 1,000 words would be no simpler. Staring through my filter. These days we skate on.
So we got the pit that somebody else already dug for us.
Sweet.
Did we? I don't think I put it in and in.
Can you feel it as much as me? So I know this looks really idyllic and picturesque, but just so you know, we are getting completely bitten to death by these tiny little midgies. They're like tiny. I'm not even sure if I can pick it up on camera. I'm trying to find them. And they just keep biting us everywhere, so yeah, if you're a little envious right now, just tell yourself that. That doesn't look good. I just wrapped up my guitar so that it doesn't get rained on. You proud?
Pretty proud. It's been a while.
Yeah, you did a really good job. This looks great.
There's something really, I think the man inside me. Yes, man make fire.
We basically spent the whole day at the beach today. We came here this morning at like 8. So I went back to the boat, grabbed some food at like 1 or 2, and then came back out again, basically, for round 2.
Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Whenever I'm You make me feel like I am whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am. This felt like one of those evenings where everything comes together perfectly, making all the effort worthwhile. We had the whole beach to ourselves, we were lucky with the rain, and thankfully the bugs disappeared once the fire was lit and the moon was out.
How good is this?
So successful, man. These are so tasty.
I mean, I can't believe we waited months to eat these.
Well, we've been waiting for the campfire, right?
Yeah, I know. Worth it, huh? They couldn't have tasted this good anywhere else.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Worth the wait.
Look at that little baby.
I gotta say, it's blackened to perfection.
Uh-huh. Amazing. You did so well on the seasoning as well.
I mean, shit tons of olive oil, salt and pepper.
I was worried that they weren't going to be nice without butter.
Yeah, no butter, right? It actually works.
They're really good.
I mean,
Barbecued banana.
fired chocolate banana. Oh man.
Gooey.
Thank you for watching this far, and a massive thank you to all our lovely patrons for supporting us in making these videos. If you'd like to help us out, then give us a like and subscribe to our channel if you're new here. Join us next time as we sail up to Barbuda, which turns out to be a real-life paradise island, and we enjoy being off-grid for a couple of days. See you there!